What is a balance transfer, and should you do one? Well, in this video, I will not only explain how they work, but go over in detail a situation someone close to me was just recently in, how I helped them, and how it can help you. A balance transfer lets you move debt from one account to another. Why do one? Because moving high interest debt to a credit card with 0% APR can be a big money saver. Some key takeaways are: a balance transfer can be a good idea to save money on interest charges. Balance transfers work by applying for a new card with a low introductory APR, initiating a balance transfer, and paying down that balance. Some cards are good for balance transfers, but others are not. A balance transfer is a type of credit card transaction in which debt is moved from one account to another. For those paying down high interest debt, such a move can save serious money on interest charges if done strategically. For example, debt that's moved to a credit card with a 0% introductory APR offer on balance transfers could potentially be paid off interest-free. Balance transfers come with certain costs and limitations though. Generally, you'll have to pay a balance transfer fee, usually 3 to 5% of the total transferred. And if your balance transfer card's limit is low, you might not be able to transfer your full balance. Welcome to Rich Mentality. If you're interested in improving your financial future, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if this video is helpful. Let's go over a few more basics before we get into the detailed scenario. While the exact process for balance transfers can vary widely, here are the steps you generally have to take when working with major issuers. 1. Apply for a card with an introductory 0% APR offer on balance transfers, or use an offer on a card you already have. Something to keep in mind: same issuer transfers generally aren't allowed. For example, if you want to transfer a balance from a Citi card, you can't transfer it to another Citi card. Number 2. Initiate the balance transfer. If you're doing this online or by phone, you'll need to provide information about the debt you're looking to move, such as the issuer name, the amount of debt, and the account information. Sometimes balance transfers can be initiated using convenience checks, or the checks issuers send you in the mail. Before using one though, read the terms to find out if it will count as a balance transfer and what your interest rate will be. Number 3. Wait for the transfer to go through. Once the balance transfer is approved, which could take up to 2 weeks, the issuer will generally pay off your old account directly. That old balance, plus the balance transfer fee, will show up in your new account. Number 4. Pay down the balance. When that balance is added to the new card, you'll be responsible for making monthly payments on that account. And if you pay it down during the introductory 0% APR period, for example, you could potentially save a bundle. The goal of balance transfer is saving money, so you want to choose a card that helps you minimize your costs. The ideal balance transfer credit card comes with the 3 big zeros: a 0% introductory APR offer for balance transfers, a $0 annual fee, and a $0 balance transfer fee, or a way to avoid paying such a fee. With such a card, you could potentially pay off your debt without spending a penny on interest and fees. Cards without transfer fees are rare nowadays, so you're unlikely to find one. Still, a card with no annual fee and a 0% introductory offer on balance transfers is quite valuable. Interest charges add up quickly and are often far more costly than a one-time 3 to 5% fee. An important note: some 0% APR offers apply only to purchases. To save money when moving over debt, you'll need one with an introductory 0% APR promotion on the balance transfer. Make sure the card you apply for offers this. So, should you do a balance transfer? A balance transfer is the most valuable choice if you need months to pay off a high interest debt and have an offer on a card with a 0% introductory APR on balance transfers. Such a card could save you plenty on interest, giving you an edge when paying off your balances. Let's go over a specific scenario in detail so you can see how it all truly adds up. I'm going to put you into the shoes of the protagonist in this story. You've just racked up a credit card to $1,800. After months of throwing money at it, you check the balance and you swear to yourself that the balance should be lower by now. You look at your statement and you see that you've been spending $38 or more each month and are clueless as to what this is. After a bit of digging, you realize that this is the interest that is being charged against your balance every single month. This particular card has an APR interest of 25.99. This is your annual or yearly percentage rate. What I do is I take the interest rate of the card and divide it by 12. How many months in a year? This comes out to 2.165. You then move the decimal 2 spaces forward to .02165 and then times that by your balance of $1,800. This equals $38.97 to be exact. Per month is what you would pay in interest. If you only paid the minimum balance, you would end up paying almost $467 in interest for the year. However, with your newly learned rich mentality from this channel, you won't fall victim to toxic debt. You get an offer in the mail about a 0% interest balance transfer. You now understand the numbers and debt of your old card, but now need the rest of the equation to see if a balance transfer is right for you. This particular balance transfer states that you can keep the 0% interest on your balance transfer for 15 months. However, there is a catch. They want to charge you 5% on your entire balance. We'll go over 2 courses of action, but the first thing to take into account, or at least it's what I do to feel good about a situation like this, look at how long on your previous card it would take to pay the exact same in interest. In other words, every single month you are being charged 2.165% interest compared to a one-time 5%. 5 divided by 2.165 is 2.3. So basically 2 months and a week or so in interest up front. That sounds like a great deal, no? 1,800 times 0.05 is $90. This new card will charge you up front $90. However, the 15-month period they are giving you will be interest-free. Take 467 minus 90 and you get roughly up to $377 in savings in your first 12 months. Repayment scenario 1. Take your new balance of $1,890 divided by 15. This equals $126. You simply need to pay $126 a month over the next 15 months so that you don't pay a dime in interest and your entire balance will be satisfied. Repayment scenario 2. Continue to only pay the minimum balance. Let's say that is $35. 35 times 15 is $525. Take your new balance you took on as a result of the transfer of $1,890 and subtract $525. You are left with $1,365. On month 16, you are going to start paying interest again. Let's assume with a rich mentality at this point, the things you've learned from this channel, that you've got a better APR credit card and it's only 20%. On month 16, you are now only going to pay, if you want to pause the video here and see if you come up with the same answer. Ready? Okay, resume. $22.66 of interest. That's roughly $16.31 in interest saved each month. Because you decided to do the little extra work and complete the 0% introductory balance transfer offer. Rewind back to learn the equation as many times as you need to. With your rich mentality, you opted for repayment scenario 1. And in 15 short months, you've been relinquished from that toxic debt. Remember, with each video, the rich mentality will come more and more comfortable. Until next time, thanks for watching.